Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Sa video na to, magdi-discuss tayo tungkol sa role of accounting in business.
By Jovan Duterte.
Ano nga ba ang role ng accounting sa mga negosyo? Ngayon, mag-draw tayo ng diagram para ma-illustrate natin kung ano yung role ng accounting sa negosyo. Sa bawat business, mayroong economic activities. Ano nga ba ang economic activities? Ito yung mga activity ni company na makakaapekto sa negosyo ng isang company. Example, bumili ng bigas para sa employees or bumili ng equipment para sa expansion ng business, bumili ng additional na lupa, or nag-utang si company para ma-sustain yung business operation. Isa yan sa mga economic activities. Sa isang period, marami yung economic activities. So there are several or many economic activities occurring within a certain period of time. For example, 1 year or quarterly. Itong mga economic activities, so marami yan sila. Hindi lang iisa. So a pool of economic activities, are accumulated into an accounting information. At itong accounting information ay kino-communicate natin sa external users and sa internal users ng financial statements. So si external users, na-discuss natin yan yung GLIPICs. Sa previous video natin, diniscuss natin to. Ito yung may mnemonics tayo na GLIPICs. Sa internal naman ay si management. Yan, si management yan. Alright. So, ginagamit na external users yung accounting information para makabuo ng external decision or tinatawag din na external decision making. Sa internal users naman, magkakaroon na siya ng internal decision. So, ang process na yan ay tinatawag din na internal decision making. So, kung may internal decision making na si company, and then may external decision making na si external users of financial statement, example, the GLIPICs. So, ngayon magkakaroon na ng impact sa future economic activities. So, ito future. Ito rin yung decision na nabuo ni external users, makaka-apekto din yan. Magkakaroon din ng impact. So, both of them will have an impact to the future economic activities of the company. Kung saan patungo si company. So, future. So, this illustration shows the interactive nature of accounting process. That is, accounting information about the entities is accumulated. So, accounting information is accumulated. So, identified, measured, and recorded. So, it is an accounting identifying, measuring, and recording financial information and communicate it to the users of financial statements, which is the external and the internal. So, for example, a company intends to apply for a bank loan to supplement their current working capital needs. So, example, COVID ngayon, nagkalugi-lugi si company, nag-decide si company na mag-accept ng bank loan to supplement their current working capital. Pero prior to such decision, the company will have to get information on other current debts. So based on the analysis of the company, in-analyze muna ni company ang financial position. Kung na-analyze na niya na pwede pa silang umutang, so the company may decide to pursue the bank loan. If yung analysis naman ni company is masyadong marami na yung utang nila, so the company may not decide to pursue the bank loan, but instead sell other properties na lang. So example, may bakanting lupa pa na binili ni company, which di naman nagagamit, pwede namang ibenta. Edi yun na lang instead of having bank loans. After ng decision ni company na mag-accept ng loan or mag-sell na lang ng mga properties, itong decision na to will change. In turn, result in different accounting information. So yun yung sinasabi kong impact kanina ng accounting information. Ito yon. yung impact, both the external and the internal users of financial statements. So, mahalaga talaga yung accounting information kasi it is useful in decision making of the users. Paulit-ulit nating sinasabi, negosyo, company, si company, nagbenta, bumili, pero hindi natin alam kung ano nga ba yung negosyo or business. What is the meaning of business? First of all, we do have to know what is the meaning of business before we do accounting in business. Alright, mga bossing, so ano nga ba ang business? Ang business is defined in the dictionary as one's work or occupation. So, trabaho pala to, ano? Isa tong marangal na trabaho or a special duty. Pwede rin siyang maging matter, or affair. Commerce, or trade. Or pwede din siyang maging establishment. So, ang dami palang definition ng business. Pero, sa konteksto ng ating discussion, ang business is either commerce or trade. Yan yung definition natin sa accounting ng business as a whole. Most of the business can be categorized as either manufacturing, merchandising, or services. Hybrid businesses are those that conduct more than one of this type of activities. Example, hotel and restaurants can be categorized as under hybrid business because it offers services as well as merchandising. No? Number 1, service. Number 2, merchandising or trading. Number 3 is manufacturing. While a single company can be involved in all three of these business activities, usually one of the three constitutes the company's major interest. Pwede daw na marami siyang line of types of businesses as long as meron siyang main type of business. So, example, mas dominant yung service niya or mas dominant yung merchandising or manufacturing, depende. So, ano nga ba yung service organization or service companies? These are companies that do not deal with tangible products, but rather provide some sort of services as its major operations. So, example, CPAs, doctors, lawyers, engineers, etc. So, a service business performs an activity for a fee. Yung tinatawag na bayad sa kanila is called a fee. A fee. So, essentially, all operating costs incurred by the firm are period cost. I-discuss natin yan later. Period cost. They become expense of that time period, kaya nga sinabing period cost, in which the costs are incurred. So, ano naman yung merchandising? Merchandising are involved in selling of finished products by the other businesses. So, these are tangible. These are tangible products called merchandise. Sinasabi din palang merchandise. A merchandising business purchase a product for sale. So, nagbabay sila ng products. Generally, a merchandising firm is linked in the physical distribution chain acting as a wholesaler or retailer firm. Kung ikaw sa merchandising, either retailer ka or wholesaler, meaning maramihan. Ang wholesaler merchandise is a company that buys its product from a manufacturer and sells a product eventually to the customers. While others, retail merchandiser is a company that buys its product from a wholesale manufacturer and then sells its product to the end consumers. No? So, example nito ay Shoemart, restaurants, department store, gift shops, clothing, and shoe stores. Merchandise cost are inventoryable cost and product cost. So, i-discuss natin later ano ba yung product cost, no? And ano ba yung mga inventoryable cost. So, all other expenses are treated as period cost. Pag merchandise pala, basta directly related is considered product cost, no? Alright, mga bossing. So, the last is manufacturing. Manufacturing companies are involved in the conversion of raw materials. Raw materials. It is also a tangible product, no? From raw materials, pre-process siya, process, hanggang sa maging finished goods or finished products. No? Alright? So, hybrid companies naman, pang-apat, pero minsan lang sinasali, hybrid, are those involved in one or more type of activity.